Denise, Ms. Sanchez, the judge, Ms. Johnson, and everybody in the box is here. All right.
Hello, everybody. We're about to get started, so can we gather around? I know the judge has a busy schedule, and I hope you guys brought your checkbook with you. Come on, let's gather around. Let's gather around. We're gonna get started.
Sure.
Right.
So you are the
No, Oma.
So Frank, you are the man of the hour. We have and Ms. Sanchez has brought us something for you today that we wanted to present to you.
Okay, in a little bit. Let's get Oma. Where's Oma?
Right there. Yes.
Oma, you're the host.
I am. Okay, all right. Absolutely.
Future judge in Queens County. We got one judge. We got a future assemblyman. We already got a CARICOM beauty queen. We have so forth. We have Mr. District Leader. Would you step over here, please? That's you, sir. And then we got a future district leader.
Yeah, you're. I'm not.
She's the future. She's the future. An eternal supporter. But before we get started, can we wet our throat, please? Because I'm thirsty.
Are you willing to continue to present?
Let's continue first before we go. Let's continue first.
Sorry, man.
She has to leave.
We'll move over to you.
Just in time. Come on in.
Come on. Everybody, Janet, everybody, this is Janet. And her husband Brown, okay? Come on.
Okay. Judge have 8 minutes more before she leaves. Her bodyguard left, Mr. Rabbi. You know what I'm talking about. Guard March.
Oh, he was here?
He said he was here.
Oh, I didn't see him.
Yeah, he said you and him had to go together to Gregory Meeks. I said, okay. He asked me if I'm going to go. I said, I can't. I'm hosting
I
him.
didn't see him, so.
Oh, okay.
All right, but we're getting
All right,
started.
so let's
so.
get started.
Okay, let's roll.
Okay, so everybody, thank you for coming. This is a fundraiser for our judge, who is going to be our surrogate in Queens County, our next surrogate. And I just wanted to say, she has an opponent. However, from my experience, and I've been an attorney for 33 years. From my experience, Judge Johnson is the most qualified surrogate in Queens County, and we want our community to come out and support her. She has been a judge for how long?
A few years.
Quite a long time. She's highly qualified. She's been a supporter of our community, and we are wholeheartedly behind you.
Yes.
So, Judge Johnson, the floor is yours.
Thank you. So first I want to thank the host committee and for opening up this space to me and to bringing everyone together. You know, this is a reflection of Queens, and so it's even better for me to be here. So thank you, especially because we just met, you know. And thank you, Oma, for making the connection. You know, you're a court attorney, you understand legal practice, you understand the importance of the role of our judges in our court system. So I appreciate everything that you said. My name is Cassandra Johnson. I'm one of your judges, as was said. I sit in the Supreme Court, and as you know, the Supreme Court deals with all financial issues, of course, but it's a court of general jurisdiction. So our jurisdiction is wide, and I mention this because the Surrogates Court has, while it's more limited, still deals with a lot of the issues that I already deal with. They deal with the matters of people's estates after they pass away. And that could be whether or not they have a lawsuit in my court in Supreme Court, or if they have a will or without a will, right? And so the responsibility of the court, which I've committed to, is protecting the assets of people who passed away. But also, they deal with guardianship matters. They deal with adoptions, which I can tell you is the most beautiful thing if you're in that courtroom. As the attorney, I've represented people in those situations and seen the judge and their response too, bringing families together, okay? These are the things that the Surrogates Court deals with, And it would be my honor to continue to serve you all in that capacity, of course, with the support of Linda, my district leader, Richard David, ardent supporters, and we're running together on a slate, while you don't have a primary. We're still here supporting each other, and I truly appreciate that as well. Thank you. This is an important seat. This is an important seat because there's just one judge, okay? You don't get an option when you go to surrogate's court. You have one option, and that option is there for 14 years. So the decision we make and getting everyone activated to vote for me in June 25th is extremely important. We get to also make history.
Yes.
That's right. We also get to make history to make the first woman and person of color who represents our community. And especially as someone who grew up here, that means a lot to me. Not everyone can say that they grew up here and is representing us in our courts. And that's something that I committed to. I hold this close to my heart. My mother came here from Haiti when she was 19 years old, and I know she never even imagined that I'd be able to stand here as one of your judges, but also as a candidate for surrogate's court. So I appreciate everyone's support. There's so much work to do in order to get us there, and that's why your support matters, because we have to be able to reach voters in order to succeed. Okay? And I'm here with Amish Doshi as well, who's running for civil court. That's an important role as well. And I've served as a civil court judge. That court is extremely important. It's the people's court, which, that's where our real life, judges deal with real life issues. Okay? So this is important. We have to remind people of that. And that's where all of you come in. So we thank you for your support. Especially, I forget the event when we all met the other day.
Right.
Yes,
The Pagua Festival.
Yes, exactly.
Judge Johnson has been a real supporter, coming to all our Hindu events at the Mahalakshmi Mandir. She's been a real supporter of our community, and we appreciate that.
Right, and that's what's important about what we do, because everyone has to be heard and welcome when they come to court, right? So let's make history.
Yes.
Judge, you're Queens County wide in
Yes.
terms of voting?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So that's big, Far Rockaway. And what kind of numbers of votes wins the election normally?
The majority.
Yes, that's a good answer.
Let me get the answer from her.
So in a low turnout election, which we expect this to be, anywhere between 80,000 to 96,000 votes.
Okay, that's important.
In the presidential election, it is 120,000. Because this year is the presidential election.
But that's in
By the way, may I
November.
speak something?
Exactly.
Yes.
Your Honor, may I have a permission from you? Oh, thank you. You see, supporting and standing judge, honorable, who has her employment booked 2032 to 2038. She does not need our support. She's already very popular. In her every challenges in her life, if you go through it, she made it an opportunity for others, not only for himself. She's one of the best judges in the Queens County, and I can say in the New York state. So what we are doing for her, we do not want to come all the time because she's a judge in the Supreme Court. Who knows, my case will be in front of her one day. So I don't want that embarrassment situations. But we have been supporting her, and we knew she will always win. She will win with or without our support with surrogate judge. There is no one better than her. This is number one. Second thing is that what is my goal and my team goal is to bring a signature, 1 million signatures, to put her in the United States Supreme Court. There is no better than the judge. She's a mathematician, brilliant family life, come like us, common people, and she knows what she's doing. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. And if I could just add one last thing. My dad was a Marine.
Alright. The flag is there.
He
Just
served
like
in the
Greg.
Vietnam.
Right.
Yes,
And the bomb
I'm
is
bringing this
attorney.
up for a reason.
Okay.
He served in the Vietnam War, and I want to thank Frank for his service. And I want to bring you over here, please.
Please.
Step up, Frank.
This is where I get to tell people what to
Step up,
do.
Frank.
And I'm going to pass the floor to Rhonda Vinda, please.
Yes.
Thank you.
everyone, and thank you so much for all of the luminaries, the judges, the leaders, the impact of the people that I'm just looking around this room that you've had in the community. It's really mind-blowing. And I look up to so many of you. It's really an honor and a joy to be here and you're the one who, brings us together. So thank you so much for that, Frank. You are a true patriot. Your story is one of ascent. You came from humble beginnings and came to this country, served as a U.S. Marine, became an officer, worked hard, and led this community through buying their homes, their business needs, getting them financing, and doing things in this immigrant community that, particularly difficult for people coming here for the first time. But you've taken the community to new heights as you've moved up.
Yes.
And that's what I really appreciate about you. President Kennedy said that he popularized the phrase that the rising tide lifts all boats. And I think of you as that kind of person who, this was my headquarters a few months ago, right? And we're standing here now, and I cannot thank you enough personally. But you're the kind of person that when you jump in that express elevator, you're taking all of us with you. And really, that makes you not only, of course, you're an officer, but a true gentleman. And there is really just one award that, you deserve, that you are going to receive today from the President of the United States. And we're very honored with someone like you. And so just to read a part of this letter, the American story depends not only on any one of us, not on some of us, but on all of us. This is from President Biden. I congratulate you on taking it upon yourself to contribute to the public good, and I'm proud to present you with the Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award in recognition of your 12,900 hours of service to this great nation. And I would love if our judge can present him with
I feel like I'm in the Olympics.
Even better.
Take it to Paris.
Wow.
All
Going to
right.
Paris?
Come over here, I'll hold it. You go over there.
Who's responsible for
You
this?
go over there.
Miss Sanchez, Miss Sanchez, Dr. Sanchez,
Ms. Sanchez?
Dr. Sanchez.
So thank you for your service. Thank you for everything that you do for all of us.
You're
God
welcome.
bless. Yes.
Sure.
Feel like I'm back in the Marines getting my rank.
I just want to say a few things about this award. This is the highest honor that a civilian can receive as a U.S. citizen. And so it comes straight from the White House. And so, Frank, we are really proud of you. You've really worked hard. And now Biden knows about you because your information is in his database. So congratulations.
I feel like I'm back in the Marine Corps getting awards. Come on over, my brother. Come over here. Come over here. Be with everybody. He's one of the biggest donors so far.
Come on in and take a picture. Come right here. No, I insist. Come on, come. It's about community. This is how we have to acknowledge each
I
other.
can't tell you, when I was knocking on doors and meeting the businesses and talking to people in the community, when I mentioned his name, people were brought to tears. The stories of the numerous people that you've helped, and when all odds were against them, you were the one that stood by and made them find a way. And so I can't imagine how much we're going to continue to do together. It really is an honor to be able to work with you. And thank you for supporting our amazing candidates, the leaders of Queens, leaders of the nation in the future.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My wife, my honorable wife, an honorable judge, Miss Oma Narayan. Dear Narayan. Oma Dear Narayan, 33 and a half years as counsel. She still looked like 25. So I don't know when she went to law school.
In my mother's womb.
I'll go down the line. Future judge here, Joshi or Yoshi? Joshi. District leader. Everybody know this young man. Please give him a big hand. Richard has done a lot for this community. Our future district leader.
This is Frank's phone? Let's hear from
Our future district leader, Rhonda. Rhonda is an amazing individual, and she has a lot of way, probably all the way to the White House. She's a born American citizen. She's an attorney. She teaches at what college? Queens College. Okay, and she's been practicing for some time now. She worked with Bill Clinton. I have to met Bill Clinton the other day in Guyana, and he did say he remember her, but they keep the young girls away from him. My good brother here and big brother, and there's another word I want to call it, but I'm missing it right now. Harriganese from H&N Agency. Mr. Darman Bechu, Council of the Community. He's been an attorney now for about 30-something years. I'll take it. Close enough, close enough. We go way back when he first came out. We were doing things. Miss Bechu, it was nice to meet you for the first time. I was not invited to the wedding. Just want to let you know.
No one was.
I want to come to the 9-day. Young man, Mr. Tanvir. He's part of Mr. We'll hear from him shortly. And the other young man, I think he's with
The volunteer.
the volunteer.
Yes, everybody.
We have Mr. Kevin over there. He's, what's his name? Derek.
I'll be Kevin if you say so.
Derek works along with the judge. He's the one that contacted the woman. And we got this thing together, so I want to thank you. The other young man.
Otis Thompson.
Otis Thompson, my colleagues, a prosecutor. He's the only guy doing surrogate work in the community.
This hard-working young lady here, Janet Brown. We're gonna be doing something Sunday. I'd like everybody to come at 121-15, 101 Avenue, Mahalachu Community Center. We're gonna show people that we are putting the foundation. We're going up to the second floor. What we're gonna be doing with this institution is that we will be feeding the first floor. The first one there in Queens is gonna have 25 parking spaces downstairs. The second floor is 7,000 square feet. We're gonna feed every day in the community to the general public. We're gonna give out dry rations every Sunday, and on the and we're gonna have GED classes, dancing classes, music classes, community meetings, and so forth. And I want to thank her and her husband. Her husband is pushing the construction, Mr. Kissoon. We're family too. Mr. Rashid, a seasoned politician. Again, there's so many things that he's done in his time, and I want to thank him for his contribution. Very knowledgeable. His colleague, Mr. Tariq, he's along with Mr. Miss Misbah. They're all working together. And let me go back to Miss Carricum. Ladies and gentlemen, give this young lady. I can't tell you how long ago she was Miss Carricum, but she still looked like 30. And she was Miss Carricum when you were 19, right?
Yes.
1992. Okay. Mr. Misbah, I'm going to have you speak in a minute. And this young man is with
Rashid and
okay, and he's going to be the future president. And Mr. Ahmad from Mr. Jalaluddin Ali from Ahmad Cleaners. He's one of the first guy I called. And he said, I'll be there. I'll close up early and I'll get there. So he's here. I think he brought somebody else's check. He always comes, always comes. We go way back now, about 10 years, maybe a little more than that. And just Johnson, I appreciate hearing all the kind words about you. And you speak very, very knowledgeable. And I don't know how long you've been an attorney, but you did a great job. I want to congratulate you. We're going to raise as much money as we can tonight, guys. What we'd like to do, let's all get a drink. But before we do that, I'll ask Mr. Misbah, 2 minutes on the floor. Thank you.
My dear brothers and sisters, fellow American, I'm running for Assembly District 24, David Whipton. As you know, this family hold in this seat over 100 years. I'm not sure how many years, but over 100 years. So we'll try because I don't see the fairness, equality, all these things existing there. And he's so long our leader, but so let's see how we can bring the change. My focus mostly actually bringing community together, all community bringing together, building the bridges, and this is so important at this time of division. Everywhere we see the community is falling division. So we need to bring it together. We need to build is so strong, so America can be strong. All human are equal in the eyes of God. So we need to focus also there. And the youths are our future. So I would like to actually focus on the empowerment of the youths and the women rights also as well, and also some other things as well. The higher education system, we are actually in New York City, New York State. Some part they have good system, but most of the part in our area, the education is not that high level. So we need to bring it higher level, and also people's the safe community, safer district, safer community. There are many crimes also going on. We need to focus on those. So these are the few issues I'll focus when I get elected, inshallah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And I would like to mention this is my mentor, Brother Shiv. Without him, nothing can be possible.
Frank, Oma, Judge Cassandra, is it okay if we hear from
Yes, we will.
Judge Doshi?
I just want to say that Misbah, Mr. Misbah is an entrepreneur. He's a businessman. He's a real estate developer. So he has his own funds. As a matter of fact, this year he's not getting matching funds because at first they knocked him out, but they finally approved it. So he's going to be spending, and amongst us, we're going to be raising funds for him. But he's spending majority of the money out of his own pocket. So I want to give him a big hand for that. Doshi?
Yes, sure. Thank you. My name is Amish Doshi, and I'm running for a civil court judge in Queens County. First and foremost, I want to thank Judge Johnson for allowing me a couple of minutes, and Frank and the rest of the community leaders. Just very briefly, I've been practicing for 25 years. I'm also a CPA, and I've been doing commercial litigation and bankruptcy all those years. And I've appeared in all courts, state, federal, bankruptcy courts around New York, as well as upstate and Nassau and Suffolk. And I came here from India when I was 10 years old, my mother, brother, and I've been in Queens ever since. Went to public schools, Queens College, New York Law School, and I grew up in Forest Hills, and now I live in Glen Oaks. So once again, my name is Amish Doshi. Thank you.
Mr. Misbah, you're going to get him to get signatures in Glen Oaks. Okay?
Thank you.
You guys are going to talk right before we leave. So, let's hear from the district leader, seasoned politician, future politician, Mr. David.
Frank is such an icon in our community, and knowing that he's a veteran, he's always fighting for us. And I'm happy to see, Frank, that you're supporting Judge Cassandra Johnson for Surrogate's Court. Guyanese and South Asian people know about property and what happens with the disputes after. This court is so important to making sure that all of us in Queens have fair and the right representation, because when our parents are not here anymore, this is the court that we go to make sure that their wills and their final rights are actually followed. And Judge Doshi is going to be the first South Asian man on the bench. We need that. And I'm so happy to see that you gathered these two candidates here, because these are our candidates in the Democratic Party, and we want to get them elected. And with the help of Rhonda and everyone in this room and in this community, that's exactly what we are going to do, because Richmond Hill votes. And that's why we're doing this in Richmond Hill.
Good. Very good. My brother now, Ganesh, please just take 2 words.
Judge, I just want to congratulate you for what you've already said. It's the first time I'm meeting you. I'm really, really delighted and pleased to understand your past and your future, which is contribution. I congratulate you. I congratulate all the other persons standing here looking running for office. And I think there's got to be something within you that is driving you to reach those heights. I give you all my support, moral and otherwise, under all of the individual leadership. I think there's scope for all of you to be where you aspire to be, and I want to congratulate each and every one. Good.
Mr. Beatty, Senior Counsel, it's your turn. You're doing a very important thing, collecting checks.
Trying to get the money together here.
He has the smallest check, which is 500.
No, it's 37,000. It says so. You said my check to that. But
Dominic,
get
your
clear
turn.
with Cindy
No,
first.
thank you for really coming in our presence here. We usually don't get sitting Supreme
court judges to come to Richmond, thank you again. Oh, really humble. I wish my friend here, Mr. Doshi, lots of.
Definitely hear from you.
And hopefully he won't.
Thank
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me just say that Oma will be running for
Civil court,
judge in the next year.
yes.
Next year. So she have enough time to campaign. Remember, civil court is also like you, the whole of Queens, correct? Sure. Depends. There has a district.
Some of them.
Okay. Okay. And did I leave any? I noticed there's a good-looking young man there.
Hi, good evening, everybody.
What's your name?
Ravi, Prahalad, invited.
Oh, you did. And what do you
David
do?
Roy is his name.
I'm a mortgage banker.
Mortgage banker. Which bank?
My own brokerage, Canyon Mortgage in New Hyde Park.
Kenny Mortgage. Okay. We're mortgage bankers. Just to let you know.
So I heard.
So we're not competition. I'm retired. I'm passing it on.
And there's somebody behind.
My friend from Ahmad Cleaners, he's not gonna say anything, he just give money. And Sis, the licensed electrician, anything you wanna screw up, look at him.
Oh, and if you wanna get shot.
We were in the gym, he just got about $10 million in contract, US dollars in Guyana. As a licensed electrician, you'll be helping Guyana, you'll be giving back. We just came back. He wasn't gonna come back in time. I said, no, you have to be here tonight because he's gonna write a check too. So ladies and gentlemen, be generous about what you give. We have some, is the food here yet?
Yes.
The food is here. We're gonna eat. I know Judge Johnson has to go. She can't drink and drive. Or driver left her because he's a big man. You know Rabbi, yeah. Raj is a good man. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate everyone. I'm sorry to ask you, but I always beg for other people, not myself. Thank you very much.
The guy that brought the food, Ravi, Rotary Club.
Yes, where's Ravi? Ravi from the Rotary Club, always a soldier, always a Marine. He's a good recruit. He's going through boot camp right now. He wants to open up his own. He would like to, with the help of us. Many of you are going to be members of that club. He's a member of Jamaica Rotary Club South Jamaica. South Jamaica. He's going to look to open up one in North Jamaica, and hopefully all you guys are going to become members because we're going to be doing a lot of stuff for the community. Thanks again. Have something to drink. I know I have milk for the rabbi. And thanks again.